welcome LEGO fans to a quick price comparisons update video here on Build Lego 9's channel. And unfortunately, this will probably be the last one for the LOTR / Hobbit sets. This is the Battle of the 5 Armies. It's the last set for the new wave that I got. And as far as we know, there aren't going to be any more waves of Lord of the Rings or Hobbit sets, which is very sad. But luckily, we do have some other new and exciting waves coming. We've already got Lego Minecraft, which is very good. And then coming out this summer, we have Lego Jurassic World / Park, whatever you want to call it. So that should be very exciting as well. But still, Middle Earth is my big thing, so it's a sad day to see the Lego sets end. Haven't actually filmed a review for this set yet. I was waiting on a day when Feanor and Andrew can come over and offer their thoughts as well. Because, of course, things are always more interesting than you'll have conflicting opinions and humor and such. But for the price comparisons update video, it's just a quick little thing, so I figured I would go ahead and film it. Right now, the Victor for the $51 to $80 range, pretty big price range, but there aren't a whole lot of sets in that price range actually. The current Victor is the Mines of Moria, followed closely by an Unexpected Gathering. So, will this beat those sets? Well, I guess we'll find out after we take a quick look at the set. Now, obviously, this set is dominated by minifigures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a Great Eagle, which you can't see yet, but you will. And only one of the minifigures / Eagles is completely something we've already seen before. Every other minifigure / Eagle, except for Legolas, has something new about it, if they're not a completely new minifigure, like Dane Ironfoot. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. We get 2 Gundabad Orcs. And sorry if it seems a little too close to the set. I had to let Feanor borrow my tripod for something he's doing, so I'm just resting it on my table for this video. Now you're probably thinking that the Gundabad Orcs look exactly the same. Let me get another orc real quick. Here's one. And if you look very closely, you'll see that the faces are slightly different. Other than that, they're the same, but it's still nice to get something that's a little new, so all of your orcs don't look exactly the same. And you do get 2 of them. Where'd my other orc go? Oh, he's fighting Dane. He's right in front of my face. So yeah, you get 2 orcs, which are exactly the same. They both come with the same swords and everything. Nothing too exciting there. And as I said before, Legolas is the only minifigure in the sets that is completely not new. We saw him 2 years ago in Escape from the Mirkwood Spiders. Now let's get to our very exciting minifigures. First up we have Bard the Bowman. We have 3 versions of Bard. One last year from Lake Town Chase, another one this year from Attack on Lake Town, and then this one. And it's neat because all 3 versions have something different about them, and actually something quite different about them. This is the most different, because he's wearing the blue vest with the chainmail armor underneath. So this is probably my favorite version of the 3. I believe, yeah, this is the same face from Lake Town Chase. So a very cool minifigure there. Then we have Azog, whose face is different as well. This time it looks like he's yelling. So that is what makes him different from the version that we saw last year in Dol Guldur Battle. One thing I don't like is that he doesn't come with the new sword thing that he has in his arm in the new movie, but I suppose that would have been fairly complicated to do. And he comes with the same weapon. And then my second favorite minifigure in the set, Thorin Oakenshield. Just like Bard, we've gotten 3 versions of Thorin over the years, 1 2 years ago, 1 a year ago, and then 1 this year. And this is by far my favorite of the 3, because he has his crown, and all this cool armor, and a golden sword. So, very cool minifigure. So there is Thorin. He's got the same face, he got the same face all 3 years. And then what I consider to be the best minifigure in the set, that's debatable I suppose, but my favorite is Dane Ironfoot. Although he's not in the movie a whole lot, or in the book for that matter, he's just an awesome looking minifigure. He comes with it's like a ruby axe. It's probably not made out of rubies, but it's ruby red. That alone is cool. It's reminiscent of Dwalin's new emerald axe from the Lonely Mountain. And in addition to that, he has an awesome helmet, which I think rivals the Mouth of Sauron for the coolest helm from Lego. I still think the Mouth of Sauron is better, but only slightly. The face is the same as Gimli's, but I won't spend too much time showing you these. You'll see them more in the review. And then the last character that we get is the Great Eagle, Gwahir. And he is different from the two eagles that we saw in the Tower of Orthanc and the Black Gate, because this part of him is, this little crest here is brown, and those two darker brown, I should say. And the other two eagles did not have that, so this is different as well. So, lots of cool minifigures and such in this set. Then, you also get this crossbow-looking thing, which has some very cool pieces, notably these, I don't know what you call them, sticking out of the sides. Those look very cool. The wheels will rotate. Very simple wheel design. And then you can put some orcs here to make it look like they're pushing it. And then of course it has a function. So, if I film this properly, can fire it. Well, I'll do the best I can, but you rotate this back and it fires the two arrows, if you will, whatever these are. And I'll try and fire it a little better. Not the best that we've seen as far as firing missiles, but certainly not the worst either. And very reminiscent of the crossbow-looking thing that we got in Uruk-hai Army 2 years ago. And the actual set, pretty simple, but it does stand out among your other Middle-earth sets because it is a different color. It's not brown or gray or black. You've got the beige, and then you've also got the dark red. So it does really stand out among your Middle-earth sets, along with an Unexpected Gathering, Lonely Mountain, and the Tower of Orthanc, just because it's so enormous. So there's two main parts to this. You have the bridge, and then you can disconnect it from the tower if you wish to do so. You've got some stairs here with a big gap. You're going to have to jump, and some fire. And then the one function. Yeah, I didn't do that right. Hang on. It's supposed to be two things that flip up into the air. And then for the functions, we have some of those tiles that are the sand green from Erebor. Yeah, that's more like it. Then up here is a nice place to perch the eagle on the jumper plate. I don't know, I kind of wish that they'd made it look more complete and given us another one of these. But I suppose it should look dilapidated since it's stale. Got a little wooden beam blocking the entrance. Some shutters here you can open, of course. And then we got another big explosion, which you can probably see here. And all kinds of pieces are going to go flying everywhere. Boom! So you got, and then 4 pieces will go flying into the air. And then easy construction to put it back. Underneath there, we just got a little box with a sword and then a spear as well. And that's really all there is to this set. And the only other thing to mention is these, I don't know if they're new or not. It's the first time I've gotten them though. These big arch pieces, I really like those, and I think they really do speak Dale, to me at least. So, nice new inclusion. And then the maroonish red is a color that we don't see too often. So, does it beat the Mines of Moria? Well, I think you probably already know the answer to that, and that is no. It's not nearly as good as the Mines of Moria, but it is $20 cheaper. In fact, that Mines of Moria may be more than $80 now. That has been out a couple years. It might even be retired at this point, I'm not sure. But this is definitely a good set. It's probably not the best set in the wave. I still like the Lonely Mountain better. But it is probably the flagship set for the wave. Because obviously the Lonely Mountain, not a whole lot of people are going to be spending $130 on that. You have to be a big fan of both Lego and The Hobbit to get that. But this is a good set. Only thing that I would say is that it's kind of small for the Battle of the Five Armies. And not a whole lot of the battle in the movie actually takes place in Dale. Dale is actually not in there nearly as much as I thought it would be. They actually spend way more time fighting outside the mountain, which would be a very boring set because it's just a little field. And then also at Ravenhill, which a lot of that is just an ice lake, so that wouldn't have been very interesting either. So I can see why they went with Dale, but then again, it's not in the movie a whole lot. In fact, that's really more of like the Lake Town Refugees base. There's a little bit of fighting there, but not a whole lot, as I said before. And make sure you check out the review for more commentary on the set, along with Thamer and Andrew. And we'll talk about the movie more in that, too, I am sure. So, doesn't beat The Mines of Moria, doesn't beat Unexpected Gathering either, in my opinion. It may be third, though. In fact, it probably is third in this price range. So, thanks for tuning in. As I said, this will probably be the last price comparisons update video, which is kind of sad. But if there are more Middle-earth sets, of course, I will get my hand on at least most of them and do some reviews and price comparison updates. So, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time, and look out for the crossbow.